What's up, Marvel Universe fans? Welcome to another Marvel Universe Toy Line review. This time we'll be reviewing Commander Steve Rogers. He's number 21 in Series 3. He does come with his own stand that reads his name in little tiny letters and his number 21. He also comes with a rifle and pistol accessory, which I'll go over a little bit later. And really quick, this was John's pick. He really wanted me to review this figure. He seemed very excited and eager for me to do it, so I did it, and here you go, man. So let's take a quick look at the packaging first. So here's the box art. This is by Simone Bianchi, I think that's how you pronounce it. Really cool. Looks kind of like a cartoon style, but still really cool. So then there's the lettering, Steve Rogers, Captain America, and then with the blue background, really awesome. There's the Series 3, number 21. There's a picture on the back, looking really cool. And then there's a bio. If you want to pause and read, go ahead. There's the other three figures in the wave: Submariner, Ultron, and Dark Hawk. Then there's Steve Rogers in the back. Let's start off with the paint apps on Steve Rogers. This is an incredibly well painted figure. I love it. His main theme is obviously the navy blue, but it's got some really fantastic dark shading in the muscle ridges throughout. It really defines the muscles, and it just makes the figure a whole lot, just more detailed overall. And it makes him look just even more extraordinary. The shading, they really outdid themselves with this one. It is so awesome looking, just so much great paint detailing. And I'll tell you what, his sculpt is so detailed that I'm actually just going to zoom in and I'm going to show you little by little. So as you can see there, the boot covers or boot tops, those are unique. I don't think we've seen that yet in a Marvel Universe figure, so I think these are specially sculpted, and it's a really nice sculpt. As you can see, they're painted a light shade of brown, and then you can see they've got the lines and the straps sculpted in there. Just really extraordinary. They've got the buckles there that are sculpted and painted silver, so that is really extraordinary. Even the boots, let me show you the boots. Very well detailed, and then you've even got like the ridges in the bottom, so some really cool stuff there. You've got a red design here that starts at the hips, and then it goes down all the way down to the boot. It's red, and then it's outlined in white. On my figure, I didn't get the best painted figure, so some of the white is bleeding in with the red, but that's obviously quality control. Still looks really cool. He's got a very unique belt here. It's like a utility belt. It is painted a darker shade of brown, and as you can see, it's got some really nice sculpted pockets, some buckles throughout, and then you've got these straps, I guess, hanging onto his hips, and then the buckles are all actually painted silver, so that's some really nice attention to detail. He's got this symbol here that's white. It's got the star and the stripes. I think they obviously use a different method to paint this design onto the chest. Then they use to paint this red part on the legs, because this on the chest is actually very neat. I notice little to no sloppiness. I mean, and you can even notice that on camera. It is very nice here, very neatly painted, so that is remarkable. And just the design itself is very well done, well thought out. He's even got the stars here, the same design on the shoulders. And really quick, that's why I love Marvel Universe as opposed to Marvel Legends, because if you've seen the Marvel Legends Steve Rogers, he does not have the stars on the shoulders, and that is important because that's how he is in the comics. So I love Marvel Universe because they always pay attention to detail. They give us the best figures, and they do the best work they can. So that's why I love Marvel Universe, and Dave Vonner, obviously, who designed this figure. So a really good job there. And then he's got a separate piece here, which is, I don't know what it's technically called, but it's a piece that wraps around his arms, his shoulders, and then it connects here at the back. It is painted dark brown, just like the belt, and then it's got some silver buckles here that are actually painted. So really cool. The gloves are painted the same shade of brown. You got some skin tone color there, and just look how closely they pay attention to the detail. Again, they actually sculpted a little buckle and painted it silver on a hand that tiny, a 3 3/4 inch figure. They actually paid attention to the detail, and they went ahead and they painted that. That is remarkable. So now let's look at the head sculpt. His head sculpt is definitely a good one. no complaints with the head sculpt whatsoever. Very comic accurate. He's got the strong jawline there. You got the high cheekbones, everything just sculpted and well proportioned. I got my figure's actually got some really good paint apps. He's got the eyes, obviously standard eyes. Then he's got brown eyebrows. The hair is painted a blonde color, and it's actually got like some brown shading, in the deeper parts. So a really, really nice head sculpt, and it definitely represents Steve Rogers very, very well. So on paint apps, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Just everything is perfect. I mean, I really don't think that there's anything that could have improved upon in paint apps. They did everything they possibly could, paid attention to detail, wonderful, tremendous sculpt. I'm very happy. And then I didn't actually show you guys a pistol. For the paint on the pistol, it's solid black and it's got the silver throughout, so a really nice touch with the silver. It is a gun you've seen with the Punisher, so a really nice gun. And then this one is the rifle that you've seen with some other figures like Mystique and Black Widow. It's really nicely detailed and sculpted, and it's a solid black. So now let me show you guys the articulation. They used probably the most advanced sculpt up to date. So it rotates all the way around. It's got a hinge that goes down and back up, so that is remarkable. He's got a shoulder joint up here, ball joint, bicep swivel, double jointed knees, foot rotates. What the hell am I saying? Wow. Single jointed elbows, rotates at the wrist, ab crunch, torso rotation, it rotates at the hips. He's got a ball joint here at the thigh swivel, double jointed knees, rotates right below the knee, like at the calf muscle, and then he's got the rocker ankles, so that is really cool. And then the foot, pivots downward and back up. So this is an incredibly well articulated figure. Like I said, this is obviously utilizing the Cyclops, the Jim Lee Cyclops mold, which is a very well articulated mold. It utilizes so many awesome points of articulation, and it is remarkable. So it's a brainless decision. 10 out of 10 on articulation. Really, really awesome. So the weapons themselves, they fit in his hand very, very well. I mean, they're easy to fit into his hands, and they're not loose at all, and they're not too tight. So just a perfect fit. Both the pistol and the machine gun. The pistol, as you can see, fits in there really well, and he just looks so badass holding his weapons. And with the awesome articulation, there's unlimited possibilities to how you can pose him. You can just pose him in so many different ways. This figure just makes me so excited. I love this figure. So the final score, as you can probably guess, is a 10 out of 10. I mean, this figure has got it all, and by all, I mean all. He's got, a tremendous sculpt, tremendous detail. He's got an amazing paint job, articulation. He's got it all, right down to the accessories. Really nice accessories. They fit in his hands very well. I definitely recommend it. If you do not have this figure right now, which is not even that hard to find, thankfully, definitely get it. He's one of the best Marvel Universe figures you could ever buy, without a doubt. He's just amazing. He's freaking awesome. Let me pose him in a different way. Oh yeah. So now let me do a really quick size comparison. So that's Steve Rogers next to Thanos and Dark Hawkeye. So that's all I got on Steve Rogers, guys. And my next review will be on Dark Hawkeye. This is the figure that John M., he suggested this one a while back ago. I asked all the administrators, which figures do you guys want me to review, and this is one that he suggested. I'll be reviewing that one next week, guys. So thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe, and don't forget that if you haven't joined our Marvel Universe group on Facebook, we've got tons of stuff to offer on Marvel Universe and Marvel Legends figures. Just ask to join the group. I'll leave the link in the description for that, and you can join us. So see you next time, guys. Bye.